Hello yogis and welcome to class. My name is Marie. Today's flow is Garudasana flow or eagle flow. The sequence will lead us into Garudasana shape and then we'll use the eagle arms or eagle legs into different asanas. Let's get started together, lying on your back into Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles together, knees apart like a butterfly. As soon as you land, I invite you to check in with your body, check in with your breath. Take some wiggles and then settle into stillness. Place the heels of your wrists at the base of your thighs, right under your hip bones. Press down, and as you inhale, suck the belly up and in, press the lower back down. As you exhale, release through the mouth. Really creating a nice traction on your hip joint. A suction of the lower belly up and in. Twice more. Inhale, press down, elevate the shoulders. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Nice, yogis. One more time. Inhale, press the heels of the wrist down. Exhale out of the mouth. Good. Go ahead, release your arms by your sides, and then start to tap into Ujjayi, victorious breath, in and out of the nose. In. Find a slight contraction of your vocal cords, an ocean sound with your breath, from the vibration of the restriction of your throat. Take one more here. Make sure you're not storing any tension in your shoulders, your hips. And then check in with your face, softening all the muscles of your forehead, your jaw, your lips, your eyes. We'll try to keep Ujjayi throughout the practice if possible. In and out. When you're ready, through the heels, extend your legs out in front of you. Extend your arms out overhead, interlace your fingers and flip your palms to the back. Point your toes, reach in opposite directions. And start to rotate your wrists, your ankles, move gently, wiggling your toes, your fingers as well, multiple directions. Bring both knees up onto your chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze, a nice hug. Maybe lift your head away from the floor, rock side to side just to check in with that back. We start with a twist with eagle legs. So cross the right leg on top. If you have the double wrap, wrap the leg completely. Lift your hips to the right and drop both knees to the left. If you have a sensitivity in the low back, maybe you just have the knees together, stacked. Open the right arm out and take 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Taking a moment to really wring out your lower back, your upper back, and even your cervical spine. Bringing out and releasing your physical body of anything that doesn't serve you mentally and physically. As you inhale, you come back. And then we're going to switch the crisscross of the legs. Left leg on top. Double wrap if you have it. Lift your hips to the left to have a little more space. And then drop your knees to the right. Left arm open up. We take 2 here. Inhale. Just acknowledging where you are and honoring where you are today. There's no rush. We are on schedule. Nothing to do. But be present right here, right now on your mat. You make this commitment to yourself to show up. So really give yourself permission to be fully present. Let's come back from the center, everyone. Bring both knees up onto your chest. Rock up, cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. Right shin in front, fingers out to the side. Really depress your shoulders down your spine. Elongate through the crown of your neck. Tuck your chin to your chest slightly. Find your locks. So sitting bones squeezing toward one another. Pubic bones squeezing toward your tailbone. Lift. Mula Bandha. Pull the lower belly up and in. Uddiyana Bandha. Slight tuck of your chin, lengthening through the back of your head, Garudasana. Lift your left arm up overhead, and then side bend to the right. Open the side leg. See if you can keep your left sit bone really grounded and really find the QL, psoas, side body stretch. Nice. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, we go to the other side. Nice, you guys. Inhale, you come back to the center. And exhale, we go to the other side. Now from here, we're just going to angle the upper part of your spine down. Just to stretch under the left shoulder blade. And then come back, open under the armpit. And then come back in here. Exhale, other side. Angle the right side of your chest down. And then open the right elbow up. Good. Inhale, come back. Beautiful. Exhale here. Inhale, left arm up. Grab your right ear and then lightly traction the side of your neck. Stay there, really depressing the right shoulder blade down. And then angle your chin down toward the chest. You come back to face forward. Light on your neck. Of course, you don't want to yank your neck, right? And then one more time. Exhale down. Inhale, coming back. And release. We do that on the other side. Right arm up in here. Grab your left ear and then angle down on the profile. So really the side of your neck first. We're depressing the left shoulder blade down. And then we angle the chin down. And we come back to face forward. Nice. One more time. Down. And back up. Good. Alright, stay there. Eagle the right arm under. So if it's not accessible, grab opposite shoulder blades. That's already great. If you do, really cross your forearms and have the palms together. So once you're there, you want to lift your elbows away from the chest. Exhale, round just the upper spine. It's kind of like a cat-cow motion. Inhale, extend your upper spine, look up. Exhale, round. Two more, inhale. And exhale. Last one in. And out. Beautiful, release. We crisscross with the left shin before, Sukhasana, left arm under. So again, grab opposite shoulder blades or cross your forearms, palms together. So it should form like a blade, your palms together. And your wrist and your elbows should be in one line. And we take a deep breath in to extend the spine, looking up, slightly elbows away from your chest. Exhale, we round. Think about cat-cow motion with your spine. It's the same thing. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Good. Twice more. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. That should feel really nice to really stretch the under shoulder blades. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Good job, ladies. Meet me into tabletop position, all fours. Take a few cat-cows, very intuitive. Inhale to drop the belly and arch. Exhale to round. And if you want to add on more movements, you're more than welcome to play around, right? Of course, it's your practice. So I know some people like to do some figure eight with the hips, some circles with the neck. Feel free. Maybe a child's pose if you're itching for stillness. You always have many options. Even going to a mock up dog, lazy up dog. I'm going to take 2 more rounds of breath in, out. Last one in, and out. Very nice. Curl your toes under. Push your sitting bones up and back. Arch your spine slightly. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, drag your legs everyone. And one knee, the other. I want you to take your time when you go down to the heel. You can also shake your head, relax the neck. Same thing, you check in with the jaw, you check in with the eyes. Good. And then the inner knuckles are really pressing down into the mat firmly, lifting the inner palm, pronating the forearms, but really turning the biceps up and triceps down to find the external rotation of your shoulders. Lengthen your spine a little bit more. And then your heels can drag down to the floor if you feel open in the hamstrings yet. If not, bend the knees, it's all good to lengthen the knee bend, right? We don't want to flex the spine whatsoever. Now, I'd like you to round your spine, take your chin to your chest and come into a plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop your hips to the mat, keep your curled toes, and then inhale, look up, upward facing dog, push the floor to press the shoulders. Exhale, swoop up, downward facing dog. Very nice. We do that 2 more times. Tuck your chin to your chest, round forward into your plank. Exhale, drop the hips, but hover over the floor. Press the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep your toes curled. Exhale, move back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's do that 1 more time. Round and roll forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, press. Look up. Exhale, swoop back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a deep breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take a generous bend in your knees. Clasp your elbows and ragdoll side to side. Switch the clasp of your elbows. Pull down a little longer. Place your fingers behind your head to slightly traction your neck. Stay there, just notice what's going on back of your neck, front of your forehead, softening into the shape. Try not to grip your toes, relax them, and really ground from the 4 toe mounts of your feet. Interlace your fingers behind your spine, knuckles overhead. We get into the shoulders to broaden the collarbones. Take a deep breath in together and a slow breath out. You release back to the hips. We switch to crisscross. So it's the other index on top. Inhale, open and over. Exhale, go deeper. Nice, you release. Now you're going to eagle the right arm under into that Uttanasana forward fold. And see if you can bring your elbows between your knees, drop your head. Now it's okay if you flex your spine and round your spine a little bit, tuck your chin to your chest as well. You're going to release and eagle the left arm under, bend the knees again. Bring the elbows between your knees, between your shins, drop your head. Now, it might feel a little hard to do, just bend your knees. I promise everyone can do it. You just need to bend your knees. You don't have to have your legs straight. If you're super open, you want to do it with legs straight, do that. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, release. We walk forward, downward facing dog. Okay, very nice. The right leg floats up and back. Bend your knee, open up your hips. Now tense your right palm off the mat, on the fingertips. Stay there, and then pulse the right knee down to the left, and then back up. Really opening and activating your side glutes. And again, down to the knee, and back up. And last one, down to the knee, and back up. Stay there. Look outside your mat on the left side. Have your right toes drop on the ball. And then push your hips up to the ceiling into wide thing. Now, bend your left leg. Get out of the axle of your wrist so the shoulder is not stacked, and then press back wide thing. Maybe you push your hips a little higher to the ceiling. Now, twice more. Bend the knees, and then push up and over. And again, bend the knees, push up and over. The left leg is straight, the right knee is bent, you're on the ball of your right foot. You come back, 3-legged, inhale. Exhale, you step the right foot to your right thumb, enjane, drop your back knee on the mat. Reach your arms up in here. Exhale, swing the right arm under. Good. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, round your spine. Elbows inside the knee. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Elbows away. Elbows close. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, forward fold into a half split. Ardha Hanumanasana. So you take a few breaths here. You can always bend your knee, but flex your foot. I really would like you to bring the right hip back, left hip forward, and to curl your toes to the shin. Very nice, everyone. From here, we bend the front leg, we wiggle the right foot to the left thumb, and we step to the top of the mat, crisscross Uttanasana, top of the mat. Crisscross Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, half lift. Exhale, you fold down. Nice. Inhale, you rise, circle the arms out, look up. Exhale, swing the right arm under the left. And then from here, sit down into your eagle. So if you're not stable, stay on the ball of your right foot. Otherwise, crisscross, double time your right leg on top. Bring your hips down as much as possible. Bring your shoulders over the hips and lift your elbows away from your chest. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, sit down and squeeze everything tight, especially the legs. Good. Inhale, circle the arms out. One leg to Tadasana, knee up, arms up, elevate your shoulders. Exhale, inch down, warrior three, arms, hands to your heart center. When you flex your toes under, take a deep breath in, lengthen through the crown of your head. As you exhale, open up into Ardha Shavasana, half moon pose. Firm your glutes. Take one more full breath, reach up. Exhale, square your hips, step back to low lunge, right palm as your foundation. We're going to move into a side plank, cross the left leg on top. If you have eagle, both double wrap, crisscross both legs. And then from here, we're going to bend the knees, and then extend back. Kind of like the wide thing variation. And again, bend the knees, maybe extend the arm overhead, and extend back. One more time. Good job. Nice. Release. Plank pose. Shift forward, lower down onto your knees. Your chest and your chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Tuck your tailbone and roll up into baby cobra. Thighs down, point your toes. Press the tops of the ankles down and then rise as you wrap the elbows in. Exhale, lower down slow. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees, squeeze your butt. Push to chaturanga. Plank pose in here. Down dog, exhale. Nice job, everybody. Left leg up, inhale. Bend the knee, open up the hips, exhale. Tense your left palm off the mat. You're going to pause for 3. Knee down, behind the right knee, and then back up. You cross behind the right knee, and then back up. One more time, down, back up. Look outside your mat on the right. You're going to drop on the ball of your left foot. Completely turn, keep the right leg straight, push your hips up. And now bend both legs and reach it back. Push your hips higher. Again, bend both legs and reach it back. Good. One more time, bend both legs, reach it back. Left palm down, left leg up, 3-legged, inhale. Exhale, step forward to your left thumb, right knee down. Anjali, reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, slide the left arm under, eagle. 3 times inhale, lift your elbows away. Extend, exhale, and around, elbows inside the knee. Twice more, squeeze your right butt. Exhale, round, keep pulling your pubic bone to your sternum. It's only really the upper spine that's rounding, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, forward fold into Ardha Admanasana, shifting your left hip back. Flex your knee, bend your knee, flex your foot. Few moments here. Again, if you want to do the legs straight, find the connection belly thigh. We want that to happen. Now here, really, right, that doesn't help you in working the anterior tilt of your pelvis. We really want to do that. So personally, I need to bend. If you need to go straight, do that, but keep your belly connected. One more breath. Nice, you guys go ahead, rebend your front leg. Wiggle the left foot to the right thumb. Crisscross Uttanasana, top of the mat. Right ankle behind the left ankle. Inhale, crisscross Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding down. Rise up, palms touch, look up. Exhale, left arm under the right. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, sit down into eagle shape. So again, you stay on the ball of your left foot if you need. Cross the leg one time, cross the leg 2 times. Your choice. You stay here for 2. Think about your hands, elbows, knees, ankle line all in one line. Yourself hiding behind your forearms. They're not dropped. We take one more breath in here. Exhale, we go deep and squeezing the legs. Good. Inhale, you release, arms up, knee up. Warrior Uttanasana. Exhale, hands through heart. Warrior 3, hinging down. Find the capital letter T. Unload the right hip by bending the knee if you need. We open up as you exhale. Ardha Shavasana, half moon. Open up wide. One more inhale, reach. Try to elongate your left arm out of the shoulder. Curl the back foot. As you exhale, square your hips, you step to a low lunge. Wiggle the right foot back a little bit to the right side. Left palm is your foundation. Turn to the right. So stagger your feet, number 1. Number 2, cross, maybe double wrap. Right arm up. Bend both legs. Inhale, extend. And again, bend both legs. And extend back. And then arm overhead, bend the knees. Come back. Unfold the legs, back to plank. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, knees, chest and shin. Chest is in between your thumbs. You tuck your tailbone to drop your thighs on the mat. To undulate your spine up into baby cobra. Grab the elbows to your waist. Exhale, forehead touches. Push to plank, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Nice. Full breath in together. And full breath out. We do that one more time, yogis. Breath to movement, no repetition. Just one time. Whenever we did 3, you just do that one time. Right leg up, inhale. Bend the knee, open up the hips, exhale. On the fingertips on the right, one time. Knee behind the left. And back up. Flip your dog. Keep the left leg straight, push your hips. Exhale, bend the knee, one time. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, stay push. Inhale, right palm down, right leg up. Exhale, step forward, undulate. Back knee down. Reach your arms up, inhale. Right arm under, exhale. One time only, inhale, back bend. Exhale, round, elbows inside the knee. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, forward fold into half split. One breath on the in. Out. Rebend your front leg, wiggle the foot to the opposite side of the mat to your left thumb. Crisscross Uttanasana, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, you rise. Palms touch, look up. Exhale, right arm under. Right leg on top, sit. Deep breath in. Exhale and down. Inhale, circle the arms up, knee up. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to open up wide, half moon pose. One inhale. Exhale, square your hips. Step back, low lunge. On your right, palm side plank with eagle legs. Bend the knees, extend the left arm out. Inhale, straight back. Plank pose, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, halfway down, only Garudasana. Upward facing dog, full breath and point your toes. Downward facing dog, full breath out. Second side, keep it going, left leg up. Bend the knee, open up your hips. Tense your left palm up. Pulse the left knee down to the right knee. And back up. Look outside your right mat. Drop into right leg, push your hips. One time only, bend your knees. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, stay, push your hips. Inhale, left palm down, left leg up. Exhale, step forward to your left thumb, right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, left arm under. One time only, back bend, lift up. Exhale, round. Inhale, circle the arms out. Exhale, forward fold, half split, shift your hips back. One breath only, inhale, flex your foot. Exhale, fold. Bend the front leg, wiggle to the right. Crisscross Uttanasana, right ankle behind the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, re-rise. Exhale, left arm under. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, we sit, Garudasana, eagle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to sit. Inhale, circle the arms out, knee up. Exhale, inch down, warrior three. Hands to your heart. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to open, Ardha half moon. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, square your hips. Step back, low lunge. Side plank on your left. Right arm up. Crisscross the right leg on top. Exhale, bend the knee. Extend the right arm out. Inhale, come back. Plank pose and fold, shift forward. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, full breath and look up. Downward facing dog, exhale. We hold for 3. 2. 1. Sunny. Sternum namaskar, heels up. Bend your knees, look forward, step, hop, top of your mat, big toes together, inhale, half lift. Exhale, you fold, bend your knees if you need, ribs to thighs. Rise up, palm steps, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. 3 times together, holding for 3 in down dog. Inhale, circle the arms out, look up. Forward fold, Uttanasana, exhale. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Plant your hands, step or hop. Chaturanga, halfway. Up dog or cobra, that can always be your choice. Downward facing dog to release. 3 breath in. Out. Press the floor, find the external rotation in. Out. Last one in. Out. Bottom of your exhale, heels up again. Bend your knees, look forward, step, hop, top. Your mat, big toes touch, half lift, long. Fingers on the floor if you can. Exhale, you fold, bend your knees. Rise up, palm steps, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twice more, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your hands, step, hop, vinyasa. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. 1. 2. 3. Bottom of your exhale, inhale, heels up. Bend your knees lightly to the top. Half lift, fingers down. Or bend your knees, exhale, you fold. Bend your knees here, optional. Rise up, palm steps, look up. Hands to your heart. Number 3 and final, circle the arms out, look up. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down dog. for 3. Again. Very nice, everyone. Let's do a Kriya. So it's a cleansing practice, it's breath to movement, it's pretty fast, it's supposed to build some heat and release whatever doesn't belong to your energy any longer. So right leg up, inhale, right knee, left shoulder, exhale. Inhale, back up, look forward, exhale, down dog. Left leg up, exhale to the right shoulder. Inhale, leg up and look up, exhale and down. We do 5 on each side, which means 10. Let's go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going. Again. Two more. Last one. Good, you guys. All right, I hope you feel warm in the shoulders, the belly, the legs, and drop it onto your knees. Very nice. Go ahead. Sit back and recline. When you're right on your back, place your hands underneath your hips, palms facing down, just to make sure your lower back is going to stay glued on the mat the entire time. Legs up to the ceiling. You lower down the legs. 3, 2, 1. You flex your feet. 3, 2, 1. And we go. 3, 2, 1. And we go. 3, 2, 1. 10 more. Relax your neck. Keep going. 7. 5. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3. Good. Feeling nice. 2. Last one in. Out. Knees onto your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Ooh, that feels good. All right, everyone. Rock and roll and use your core strength. Use the momentum to rock up to Utkatasana, chair pose. Rock up, go back, now around, Utkatasana, feet together, arms up. Sit down, reach up. Take a deep breath in, and a slow breath out, sit lower. Now I move back onto my mat, because when you're ready, we're going to move into Bakasana if you want to take that variation. Heels up, inhale. Exhale, heels down. Lower belly up again. Inhale up. Exhale, heels down. Straighten the arms one more time and up. Exhale, bend over, plant your palms. Play with your arm balance. Bend your arms like chaturanga. Climb onto the triceps or elbow tip. Fly one foot off the other. Maybe you do both at the same time. One more breath. Landing slow. Toes stand. Malasana, classic form. So the big toes are going to stay together. The knees are going to open wide. Right, so it's not the yogi squat. And then from here, I'm going to push back. So my hips are dragging down to the mat. My heels are as well. My knees are open wide. And then I reach my arms in front, tenting the palms off. Drop your head. Find your breath. Two more. Last one. Good job, you guys. All right. Let's wiggle the feet out to the outer hips distance apart, which is going to be Malasana Yogi Squat, the one you probably know. The toes can be out, the heels can be in, but eventually you want your feet to be back to hip distance, to parallel. And then if it's too much pressure for your knee, you can lift your heels, of course, and elevate your seat. So here, I like to press my knees out using my glutes and my inner thighs. And then wrap your right arm under eagle arms, lift. Exhale, round and stay. Let's take two here. Pull the belly up and in. Drop your chin to your chest, one more breath in. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, left arm under eagle. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, round. Let's hold for two. For one. Beautiful, everyone. Go ahead, let's release. Downward facing dog. Step it forward. Nice. Let's continue to flow. Right leg up, inhale. Bend your knee, open up your hips, exhale. Tense your right palm, and then flip your dog. Push your hips up. One time, bend the knee. Push your hips higher, straighten in your left leg. Right palm down, right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step forward, warrior two. Spin the back heel down, heels to heel or heel to arch. Nice. Full breath in. Full breath out. Flip your right palm, inhale, reverse. And exhale, come back, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, right arm under, eagle arm. Inhale, lift, extension of the spine. Exhale, flexion of the spine. Humble warrior with the hips from warrior two. Your forearms are aiming to the floor. Keep your right knee tracked with your second toe. Don't let the right knee come in. One more. Ground from the back edge of your left foot. And then inhale, release. Exhale, straighten the front leg, take it down, Trikonasana triangle. So if you do the shin, be super light on your shin. Otherwise, go behind your shin. See how wide of a stance I'm taking. More like an Iyengar shape than an Ashtanga shape. Very wide. Reach your left arm up. Take a deep breath in. Strong breath out. Extend the left arm overhead. Nice. Parallel your feet. Prasarita Padottanasana. So here, everyone, eagle the right arm under. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold down so the forearms are almost touching the floor. And you relax your head between your biceps. We hold for three. Lift your kneecaps or at least activate your quadriceps. Two. And one. Beautiful. Release your fingers down, half lift, look forward. Turn to the back of your mat, low lunge. From that low lunge, tap the back knee on the mat. Reach your arms up, inhale. Slide the right arm under, exhale. One time only, back bend, look up. Exhale, you round. Inhale, you circle the arms up. Exhale, you fold back into your half split. One breath only in. And out. Rebend your front leg. Wiggle the right foot to the right thumb. Left foot to the right thumb. Crisscross Uttanasana, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, left arm under, left leg on top, Garudasana. Take the double wrap if you have, my friends. Try to bring the left hip back so you're really nice and aligned with the hips. It's not coming forward, it's not going back. You're not sitting on the hips, you're always lengthening out of the hips. more here. Exhale and squeeze, go lower. In here, circle the arms out, knee up into the chest, left leg up. Exhale, hinging down, warrior three, flex your back foot, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale to open up, Garudasana. Take one more full breath here. Exhale, square your pelvis, step back to a low lunge. Eagle, side plank, right leg is on top, right arm up and over, bend the knees. Exhale, come back. Hands down. Hold the plank. Downward facing dog, empty out. Very nice. Left leg up in here. Bend the knee, open up your hips, exhale, tense your left palm off. Drop on the ball of your left foot, right leg straight, push your hips up. Exhale, bend the knee one time. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, stay push. Left palm down, left leg up in here. Exhale, step forward, warrior two. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, land. No sassy hips, nice and square. Flip your left palm in here, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Left arm under, inhale. Exhale, elbow warrior, forward fold with the hips of warrior two. Forearms to the floor. Two more, inhale. Exhale. One more. Release. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs. Take it down, triangle pose, Condensed. If you go on the shin, remember, be light on your fingers, otherwise behind the shin, reach up in here. Lengthen your left side torso, exhale. Extend your right arm up. Forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Take a shorter stance than you would usually to really work the anterior tilt of your pelvis. Left arm under into eagle shape, inhale. Exhale, bring the forearms down, drop your head. You hold for three. Again. Nice job. Release your arms, half lift, look forward. Turn to the back of the mat. Tap the back knee, reach your arms up in here. Left arm under, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Elbows inside and inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, shift your right hip back. Garudasana. Inhale one time. Exhale, folding. Rebend your front leg. Wiggle to the left thumb. Crisscross Uttanasana, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, you fold down. Circle the arms up, inhale. Right arm under, exhale. Right leg on top. You hold, inhale. Exhale. One more time, elbows up. Exhale, sit down and low. Good. Inhale. One-legged Tadasana, knee up, arms up. Warrior three, exhale. Flex your back foot, lengthen your head. One more, inhale. Exhale, half moon pose, open wide. Full breath in, reaching tall in all directions from the heel and the fingertips. Exhale, square the hips, step back. Side plank with the left leg on top. Exhale, arm overhead. Inhale, re-extend. Plant your palms, exhale, plank pose, hold the plank. Downward facing dog, empty out. Take a deep breath in here. Flutter your lips to exhale. Soften your face. Allow your breath to find its rhythm again. Slowing down the heartbeat. Slowing down the cycles. Drop onto your forearms. Dolphin. Option to interlace your fingers if your shoulders feel a little tight. Push your head back through your biceps and then walk up. Walk up for 5 breaths. One more. Drop on your knees. Nice job, yogis. Okay, so now that we flowed into Garudasana all throughout the class, I invite you to take an inversion of your choice with eagle legs. So if you have Shirshasana A with the interlace of the fingers, do eagle legs. If you have tripod, do eagle legs. Forearm balance, eagle legs. Handstand, eagle legs. Okay? If you're tired, you want to rest, take child's pose or legs up the wall, waterfall pose, all good. Just do something that serves you right now in this moment. Really want to do something that makes you feel good and just to have your legs over your heart. Right? So no pressure if you can't go upside down or don't want to go upside down. It's all about wellness and whatever feels good now. Okay? I'm going to take the variation of Shirshasana. Front of the head, resting into the little shell of my interlace, hiking the legs up. When I arrive, I eagle my right leg first. You stay for 3 at least each side. Releasing, left leg on top. Releasing, child's pose. Anywhere you're landing from, take a child's pose with the knees together. Sit back onto your heels, reach around for your heels. Drop your forehead down, allow your elbows to drop on the sides. Breathe against your thighs, inflating your lower back. And release. One more inhale. And exhale. Nice job, everyone. Roll up gently, one vertebra at a time. Good. We're going to go into puppy pose, which is more like a passive back bend. And then we go into an active back bend of your choice right after. Okay, so puppy pose. I'm going to adjust my mic one more time. Puppy pose, knees underneath your hips. The forehead is going to go down if you feel like it. Maybe the mouth, maybe the chin. Wherever you are is perfect. Remember to breathe. Press the tops of the ankles and shins down. Really lengthen from under the armpits. And then let your sitting bones rise up. 3 more breaths. Last one. Bring your knees back underneath you and roll up gently. Alright, so now we're going to go into a more active back bend. You're going to have 2 options, bridge or wheel. Recline on your back. Bring your heels close to your seat. And if you're doing a wheel, bridge, my bad, you're going to make sure you can wiggle your fingertips into your heels. Push your hips up. Squeeze your butt, roll onto the outer shoulders, interlace your fingers underneath you, and keep rolling, pressing the wrist down, lifting the chin away, squeezing the butt, keeping the knees straight tracked over the ankles. Right, so that will be your bridge. If you want to take wheel variation, have your fingers face the sides of your shoulders, pigeon to your feet a little bit. You're going to press on top of your head first, and then go all the way up. Once you're there, you can walk your feet up, heels up, feet in, and then stay. We hold for 3 breaths, anywhere you arrive. Top of the head, 9 wheels, and slowly you go down. Take your time. Finding happy baby. Knees onto your chest. Reaching behind the knees, the outer ankles, or outside your feet. And then wiggle side to side. Just notice what's going on here. Into the low back. Breathe into whatever shows up physically or mentally. Play with extending one leg, the other, maybe both. And then bring both knees up onto your chest. Rock up. We finish with Janushirshasana. Left leg in front of you. Right foot goes in. Sit up nice and tall onto your seat. And make sure your hips are facing new. Arms up, inhale. Flex your foot. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the shin, the ankle, the foot. And stay. Nice variation is to crisscross the right forearm on top of the left. And to bend the elbows to the side. We hold for 3. Chin to your chest, roll up gently. Marichasana, right foot crossing on top of your left thigh. Press the right big toe down. Hug the knee into the chest, right fingers behind you, left arm up, inhale. Exhale and twist outside your knee. Then we take a 3 breath, inhale, head away. Exhale, twisting a little bit more. And 2 more, inhale, head away from your seat. Exhale, twisting more. 1 last time, inhale. And exhale. Release, inhale. Switching sides. Right leg in front, left foot in, Janushirshasana. With the hips facing to noon, right foot up, inhale up. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths here. Remember, if you did that on the other side, it's the left forearm that's going to crisscross on top. Bend the elbows to the side and then really lengthen. We hold for 3. Honor yourself wherever you are. Be patient. Practice compassion for yourself. And then take your chin to your chest and come up. Other side, knee twist, left foot down, press the left big toe down, hug the knee, left fingers behind you, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, twist outside the left knee. And then we hold for 3 breaths. Flex the right foot up and off the mat. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Let's release as you inhale. Both legs out long, Paschimottanasana. We take the fleshy part away from the seat. It's the last symmetrical pose, arms up overhead. We fold forward. I'd like you to connect your belly to your thighs. Grab whatever you can, shins, ankles, feet. If you have a strap, use the strap. Have your armpits on top of your knees, drop your head. We hold for 5 here. Two more. Roll up gently. Scoot your seat forward. Arms in front of you. Recline slowly, using your core 1 vertebra at a time. When you land, let's finish the same way you arrived into Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles together. Press the heels of the wrist onto the base of your thighs. Inhale, suck the belly in as you elevate the shoulders. Exhale into your mouth. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Press down into your thighs. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And release your arms by your sides. Allow your breath to be completely natural. You can stay as you are, yogis, or extend your legs out into regular Shavasana shape if you feel better that way. If you have any kind of pillow or break, you're more than welcome to elevate your hips to make yourself comfortable and cozy. I'll be here for a few moments. Close your eyes if you haven't done so yet. And give yourself permission to just be here. Surfing the wave of the subconscious, surfing the wave of whatever shows up. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, and mentally. Shifting gears from the practice to that perfect, relaxing, peaceful moment. It's really important to honor your Shavasana every single time you practice. We need that restoration. Of course, you're more than welcome to stay exactly as you are and not move at all. But if you're ready, deepen your breath. Start to extend your legs out, your arms up. And find some subtle activations in the toes, the fingers, maybe rolling your head side to side, finding a fetal position on either side, using your bicep as a pillow. Keep your eyes closed. And whenever you're ready, you're going to come up to a comfortable cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. Sit up nice and tall over your palms, before your heart into Anjali Mudra. Plug your two thumbs onto your sternum. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your state of mind. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Allow your shoulders to elevate to your ears. Inhale. Exhale, release them down. Drop the weight of anything that doesn't belong to you, to your attention, to your energy. Right, chin to your chest and lift your hearts. Honor your practice, your dedication. Honor yourself for showing up today. I thank you for your practice once again. So much love. Namaste.